Ladies and gentlemen, hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you. Welcome to another stream. Feeling a little bit better. Feeling a little better than how I did at the end of our stream on Saturday. By the time we made it to the end, I had a very sore throat. But now things should be back to relative normalcy. Still a little bit croaky, a little bit crusty, but we're getting there. I've got some throat sweets, which I may pop every now and then just as we go through, just to keep things moving. Blackcurrant flavour, of course, as well as some hot Ribena just to the side here. So by the end of it, I should be top notch. Clemmy, good evening to you. Hello, Nay, good morning, if you insist. Oh, I've got a cowlick. Oh no, there we go. Should be alright. I've had a cowlick all day. I woke up this morning, started work at 7, woke up at 6:30, and I've been fighting this cowlick all day. And I think it may have beaten me. Oh, it's gone now, more or less. Got a haircut planned for tomorrow as well, so we can sort this out right here. I don't know. Hair's getting thin. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh dear. Less said the better. Let's not worry about that. How are we all doing, everyone? I hope you're all well. I hope today's been okay and acceptable for you. Nothing too outrageous, I hope. Oh. There we go. Should all be good. We're playing Super Mario... Let me try that with my teeth in. We're playing Super Mario World this evening. One of my all-time favourite childhood games. And I've been wanting to get around to it for quite a while, but just not had the time or the space. But now I think I have both of those. We should get this done in one stream. It should just be a 3-hour in-out single shot stream. We shouldn't have to spend too long faffing around with Super Mario World. I need to put this back on the wall. This fell off yesterday. Maybe it can go right there. There we go. Oh. Yeah, this shouldn't take us too long. I think we can get the first half of the game done in 1 hour, second half done in the second hour, and then the post game in the final third hour, as well as some little tips and tricks and other bits and pieces as well. Ah, Matt, hello. Tack. How are you, Matt? I hope you're well. Some terrible kids today, and the heating hasn't kicked in. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully the warmth of the stream will permeate. I hope it permeates here, because it's also freezing cold right here too. How am I? I am not too bad, thank you. A little bit tired. Like I say, I was up at 6:30 this morning for work. And have made it this far. So, a little tired, but the voice is better, which is the most important thing. The only downside is I've got to put up with me dealing with throat sweets and all the rest of it. I am feeling the warmth. Very good. Very good. Oh, just get a little stretching already. There we are. Yeah, I'm quite familiar with Super Mario World. It was one of my favourites. I'm looking forward to reminiscing about bits and pieces and all that sort of stuff. This will be an emulated version of the game. I haven't got the real hardware at the moment. My SNES is currently at my parents' house, and even if I did have the real hardware here with me, I'd have no idea how to plug it into my computer. So, emulated is just how it'll have to be. Sorry about that. I know people prefer original hardware, but that's not an option, unfortunately. Sean, it's time for you to play the title music. Well, maybe let's address that right now. An absolute classic. Hopefully, I can get the right screen, and it should jump in. Oh, there it is. How's the volume? Maybe a little bit quiet? Oh, it's so good. Absolute instant nostalgia. It is quiet. Okay. I didn't want to interrupt it too much, but... Okay, well, here's what we'll do. We'll just crank that up a little bit. And so that we don't lose anything, let's reset. One more time. That looks a bit louder. That looks a bit better. That's better. Oh, it's unbelievable. It's so iconic. It's so good, but I'm probably going to get a degree of a copyright strike now. Boo. 20 years old, this game. Look at that. Released in 1991. 20 years old. And do you know what? The game has not aged a day. 30! You're right! 30! 30 years old. Oof. That's quite a truth bomb. 30 years old. I wasn't even born when this game came out. I was born in 92. 1991. Unbelievable. But like I say, the game has not aged a day. It still looks incredible. It still sounds incredible. It still plays brilliantly well. This is one of the best Super Mario games to have ever been made. And it set the template for pretty much every Mario game afterwards. Everything you think of for a Mario game kind of stemmed from this one. So let's stop faffing around and let's jump in. Oh, announcer voice. Welcome! This is Dinosaur Land. In this strange land, we find that Princess Toadstool is missing again. Looks like Bowser is at it again. The double agains always felt a bit weird to me. The Overworld track. In stereo as well, by the way. Stereo. Yeah. Alright, so we got Yoshi's house. The first level, except not really. Hello! Sorry I'm not home, but I have gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Bowser. Yoshi! Poor Print. So this game introduced us to the creature known as Yoshi. You all know him. I might have to put this on the D-pad. Currently I've got movement set to the analog stick, but we'll see how it goes. So, Yoshi's Island 1, the first level. I wanted to attempt to play this blindfolded, because I feel like I know it that well. What I'll ask for one playthrough, watching, so I can get refamiliarized with the physics and stuff, and then I want to do a blindfolded one, just to see see how doable it is. I'm not anticipating to be able to go start to finish without seeing what we're doing. However, it's worth a go, right? It's worth a go. Even just for bragging rights. Just for brags. I'm already laying claim to the fact that I reckon I can beat this game in 3 hours. Which is, you know, it's not exactly a big brag when you have certain speedrunners who can do it in literally 4 seconds. But it's worth a go. Point of advice. You can hold an extra item in the box at the top of the screen. To use it, press the select button. That's the pause button. There we go. Select button brings the item back down for us. Oh, it's an absolute nostalgia hit. I love this game so much. Another point of advice. To pick up a shell, use the X or Y button. To throw a shell upwards, look up and let go. And in order to demonstrate that, we've got a block right here, which we can punt with our shell to give us a 1-up. This is what the early Mario games did so well, is that it tutorialized stuff without necessarily letting you know that you were being tutorialized. There was a lot of mystery around this game, a lot of stuff to figure out, a lot of secrets and hidden things, which, for the most part, I know. So they won't be hidden for long. However, I'm happy for back seating in case I miss anything from anywhere. The Yellow Switch Palace, there are 4 of these types of levels in the game where it's essentially a big old coin run for bonus lives, bonus money, and to help us out a little bit further in the game as well. We can make things slightly easier for ourselves. There we go, nice! 10 lives. I personally guarantee it. We will be on 99 lives at some point throughout this stream. Switch Palace. The power of the switch you have pushed will turn blank blocks into full box, and your progress will also be saved. Thank you. The overworld music is so good as well. I know Jay always says he's a big fan of a fun overworld, and this set the precedent for games with overworlds. I think Mario 3 before this did have an overworld, but this one is up there with the kings of brilliantly designed overworlds. It's so good. The music's great, you get a little look around, you can see what we're doing. We're over here on World 1 at the moment. You have World 2 just here. World 3 is inside this mountain. World 4 just here. World 5 in the forest. World 6 just here. There is a 7th world as well, but it doesn't appear to be here yet. It makes you excited for what's to come. Exactly! You can look ahead and think of all the adventure you're going to have. Talking of adventures, let's attempt blindfolded. Why not? This is just for fun. Just for fun. I'm not expecting any sort of success. However, let's give it a go. If nothing else, it'll at least make a good bit for the highlights video. Oh. Do the glasses off. Got myself a scarf right here. Just to try and see what we can do. Ooh. It's a little cold. I'm not going to tie it up too tightly. Still need to be able to see, hear, speak, all the rest of it. There we are. That should stay on. It should stay on. I think it's all good. Right. Can barely breathe. Alright, let's give this a try. Where am I? Okay, there's the bullet bill. Oh, and the dinosaur. Okay. Oh! Mushroom? Mushroom? I got the mushroom! Oh, I lost it again. I must be near the slope. Oh, I died. Well, that went about as well as expected. That went about as well as expected. Never mind. Maybe we'll have another go a bit later. Maybe we'll have another go later. But let's carry on with the game now. They look like little Diglets. What do? The little, like the little triangles around the house? Oh no, you must be talking about the big mountain things that look like Diglets. Gotcha. Yeah, not looking too well though. Little green around the gills. Anyway, Let's go in for Yoshi's Island 2. This is where we actually get introduced to Yoshi. That bit's always so satisfying. Again, it teaches you can kick shells at enemies. If you kill enough of them in a row, you get a 1-up. You don't even realise you're being taught stuff. The best kind of education is when you don't realise you're being educated. Hooray! Thank you for rescuing me! My name is Yoshi! On my way to rescue my friends, Bowser trapped me in that egg. So now we get our steed. Good old steed. To do a spin jump, press the A button, which allows us to break blocks. It also lets us dismount Yoshi. The really cool thing about this game as well is the adaptive soundtrack. You know, we've got the original song here, but as soon as we jump on Yoshi, we get some percussion added. You hear the bongos come in? No bongos. Bongos. How cool. Yoshi can eat the apples. You can glitch the apples by walking through them as you eat them. But I don't. Let's try. There you go. Ate 2 that time. And again. Turn 2 apples into 1. Nice. You get, every time you eat an apple, it counts as a coin, so it can be useful to do. The more coins you get, the more lives you get. Every 100 coins you get a new life. That gate marks the midway point, so if we die, we'll respawn just about here. If we already have a Yoshi and we get another one, the game gives us a 1-up. It's very kind like that. Yoshi, however, can't climb vines, so we need to do a dismount to be able to climb vines ourselves. But it's okay, he doesn't despawn. We can ride him again. If we eat that berry, another mushroom. Lovely. Secret area down here. So, 2 ways to do this. You can do it the Yoshi jump way, which, for my money, is much easier than the intended way, which is purple blocks and pump them at the angel blocks. However, I think that one with the 1-up is the only one worthwhile. I think the rest are just coins. I know I did just say that coins were worth it, but you know, only if you need to build up a reserve of lives. And we've got 13 at the moment, which is a nice tidy reserve. And that just brings us right back here. Ooh. If we take damage while on Yoshi, he starts running around like a mad dinosaur just there. Very carelessly as well. If he approaches a pit, he's off. Never to be seen again. And can we get the... Oh, not quite. Not quite. If you cut the ribbon at the very top of the gate, you get bonus points. Ugh. What a great level. That was good. We're on our way. We're on our way. 20 minutes in and we've done 3-ish levels. We need to pick up the pace a little bit if we're going to keep on time. The big coins are dragon coins. If we get 5 of those, we get an extra life, which is what we have been doing thus far throughout the levels. This game is very satisfying to just speed through as well. Oops, see ya, bye. Oh, he must have survived. He did survive. Good job. See, it's a good job we pressed that yellow switch, because that means that all of these yellow blocks with exclamation marks on them have been filled in. If we hadn't pushed that switch, they would be dotted lines and we would fall through them. Ah, this was where I was thinking of. Perfect. A little bit more tutorializing for the P-switch. There we go. Turns all coins into solid blocks, and all those solid brown blocks get turned into coins when that switch is pressed. What do you say? When you stomp on an enemy, you can jump higher. That's perfect. Bear that in mind. Definitely not going to try any of the other levels blindfolded. If we can't do level 1, then we probably shouldn't attempt any of the others. I am interested to watch back that little attempt just to see how far I made it. And how poor my playing actually was when I couldn't see what I was doing. I feel like I knew whereabouts I was in the level, but only for a little bit. Yoshi's Island 4, now we're picking up pace. This is the level that introduces us to water. But it's a nice, easy, speasy run, this one. Down. Thank you. So, interesting mechanic with the Pokies right here is that if you have a Yoshi, they are 5 tall. However, if you do not, then they are only 3 tall. I wonder if it will show us. See? They're only 3, because I'm not on Yoshi. However, if I get on Yoshi and head over here, it's 5 tall. And if you eat the head, the one below it becomes the new head. Use the Yoshi jump to get a double hit on the block there, because it times out. If you leave too much of a gap between bonking it, then you stop getting coins from it. Okay, we don't need that. Oh, I'll take that though. So I think the way you do this is you grab that, and then you can press the switch, go in here to get the star, which means that we can earn some extra lives by killing enough enemies in a row. 4,000, 8,000, 1 up, that's what you need. 1 up, yes, 1 up, oh yes. There we go, 20 lives coming out of World 1. Another 24 bonus stars, we're doing well, we are doing well. And not a single legitimate death yet. I'm not counting the one that we got whilst I was blindfolded, because I was blindfolded. No legitimate deaths, however, I have no doubt that I have now cursed myself. We're on to the boss of World 1 now, Iggy Koopa. We leave Yoshi outside the castle, whilst we go inside and face the danger. This level introduces us to the net climbing. Not an incredibly common mechanic in this game, however there are a few levels that rely on it, so we do kind of need to learn how it works. You can punch through the net to kill the Koopas, and you can punch on these squares to spin around to the other side. The castle music is so ominous, it's so good. Only that bit though. Now it just becomes this kind of like haunting arpeggio sort of stuff. I believe these hammers are dependent on your position on the screen as to where they spawn in. So you can kind of manipulate where they spawn a little bit based on where you're standing. However, the general rule of thumb is you don't want to be too near to the right-hand side of the screen. Big red boss door. Here he is, Iggy Koopa. Incredible boss music. Can I get a replay? I don't think I died. I don't think I died. I don't think I should have died. I want a replay on that one. What I saw happen was I jumped on Iggy's head a couple of times. He slid into the lava, reappeared on the platform, and I teleported into the lava and died. I see that the game is gonna not play fair. But I guess that's what I get for saying, oh, no legitimate deaths. The game says, well, we can put a stop to that. That was kind of outrageous. Still, after yesterday's fiasco with Tomb Raider 2, maybe I'm not surprised. All this time I've been blaming the games. When things don't go my way, maybe it's just not the games, maybe it's just my computer universally. Whatever I'm doing, it seeks to bug out. There we go! Fairly sure that's exactly what I did last time, but never mind, we're not here to argue. Simple as that. World 1, Boss 1 out of the way, finished. Yoshi's Island complete. We get a little cutscene, the egg thanks us. and we destroy the castle. Mario has defeated the demented Iggy Koopa in Castle Number 1 and rescued Yoshi's friend, who is still trapped in an egg. Together, they now travel to Donut Land. Easy, World 1, out of the way, 20 minutes, no problem. Here we are, back on the overworld, Donut Plains 1. Now, you may notice that the level spot for Donut Plains 1 is red, whereas all of our level spots so far have been yellow. Red levels have secret exits, so we'll need to find that at some point. But first, Yoshi, I will return for you. These guys with the flashing capes give us feathers, which give us capes, which allows us to fly. And we can fly. And this level is kind of the tutorial for flying, because it puts a load of secrets up in the sky for us to go and gather. We don't need that. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Oh no, Yoshi! He was a good dinosaur. Me! He was a good man. I see the game's coming for me now, huh? I'm gonna blame the fact that I'm playing this with a Xbox controller as opposed to the officially licensed Super Nintendo controller. It's throwing my juju off a little bit. Okay, never mind about that one. So we can actually fly endlessly in this game. It has a mechanic that's very difficult to master, but very useful when you can fly. So if we fly up and then bad example. We can, when we have the cape as a balloon, we can then fly endlessly, just like that. It's very tricky to get spot on. It's a timing exercise. It can be very difficult, however, I've had a little bit of practice. Alright, we're back where we started. Just crack those, and into the pipe for a bonus game! Simple, luck-based bonus game. When we tap the bricks, if we get 3 circles, we get an extra life. Sometimes we'll crash out. Other times we'll get lucky. I don't believe there's any system to this, it is literally just luck. Ah, never mind. And that dumps us out right here, which is near to where we just were. There's the midway point. Oh, okay, you got me. And I don't think we can go up here. Oh, we can go up here. This is where I just was. Never mind. And that puts us back out here again. That's not what I was expecting, but actually I'm not surprised. Okay, now I know where we are. That's good. We'll wait for this guy, because I want the cape. Give me the feather. Perfect. Watch out for the baseballs. Nice. Don't need that. That was nicely cut. Oh, very, very agile. Beautifully done, Mario. Beautifully done. Hey, Jay, how are you doing? Are you well? Have you finished packing? Another bonus game. This is to teach you how to fly endlessly in this one. So we fly, and then we just press on the back button with the correct timing to be able to fly endlessly. And if we do it proper spot on, we can actually gain height, which I'm losing quite badly at the moment. There we go. Simple as that. Let's go back. We've got a bit of time to waste. There we go. You see, we're gaining some height. And then what we can do is you can press the direction you're going to slam into the ground, which damages enemies that are touching the ground. So yeah, it's simple as that. We're earning back the lives that I've just lost in embarrassing ways. Beautiful. And then I think that brings us out next to just where we were. More or less. Oop. Double cape? We don't need it. We're already double caped. Yoshi in here? Yep. Like I say, I played this game a lot. When I was younger, here's my overriding memory of this game. Can we stop this, please? My overriding memory of this game is playing it when I was younger, but my mum would put a timer on, so I didn't spend ages playing video games. She would put a timer on the TV, so that after about half an hour, the TV would turn off. And then I would have to finish the level that I was playing and come off of the SNES. The bonus game! Once we get 100 bonus stars, we have to play a simple match 3 game. Essentially, if we get 3 in a row, we get an extra life for every single one. Again, it's another very simple timing game. As long as you've got good rhythm, you should be able to get a good score on that. But yes, you would set a timer for like 30 minutes or whatever. The TV would turn off and then I would have to finish my level and come off it for the day. However, obviously, when she wasn't watching, I'd kind of increment the timer by 5 minutes every now and then just to let me play on for a little while longer, so sorry about that, Mum, but, you know, you're smart. You probably knew I was doing that anyway. My mum used to play this game as well, actually. We both used to play, we used to sit next to each other, try and help each other out on various levels. For the secret exit in this level, we do need to be flying though, and I don't think we can get there with Yoshi. So we may need to abandon him imminently. The secret exit is up there! There we go! How about that? That was pretty show-off. That was pretty show-offy. And that gets us into the Donut Secret number 1. There is a way to do it without, where we get the green Switch Palace, which we unlock from this level, Donut Plains 2, but if you've got it, flaunt it. If you can show off, you may as well show off. I can show off, so I did. But yeah, coming up in World 3 is where my mum and I always used to get stuck when I was younger. And by extension, she was also younger then as well, but, you know. All good, how are you? Yes, we're all well. Sorry, when my throat's a little scratchy, it's still a bit irritable. Sean's mum used to sit and watch him play Zelda. There's just something timeless and collaborative and communal about certainly old Nintendo games. Donut Plains 2 introduces us to the Buzzy Beetle, as well as the first screen-scrolling level. This is a level where we need to keep up with the screen. If we get smushed at the edge, it's game over. I mean, it's not game over, we just lose a life, but if we lose 29 of them, it's game over. We also have moving layers designed to smush us against whatever surface they're pressing against. Oops. There we are. I think the really cool thing about this game as well is the ROM hacking community that developed around this game. Super Mario World, with the right bit of software, is incredibly easy to hack and create your own versions of. You use a bit of software called Lunar Magic, and as long as you have a copy of the ROM, you can create your own levels and overworlds, customize pretty much the entire game, and make your own new and improved version of Super Mario World. Games such as Kaizo Mario and the Second Reality Project as well was one of the really well-known Super Mario World ROM hacks. All came from people just taking the ROM and making their own version of it. Okay, I don't like that. Really impressive. I made a couple of my own. nowhere near of an exceptional quality. Most of the ones I made, I was attempting to make really difficult Mario hacks, and for the most part succeeded. But there was no real sort of level design or aesthetic look to it. It was literally just how can we make this jump really hard? We got a free life for some reason there. Don't really know why. Still, never mind. I'll take it. Grateful for it. So that was the regular exit, which leads us to the Donut Ghost House. However, for the secret exit, we need to re-enter and charge through once again. Plenty more money. Could see it. Could see that happening. I think we're currently doing well. I think we're currently on time to be able to get this finished by the end of the 3 hours. Just as long as the screen picks up. Currently it's -13. Whew, that is freaking cold. According to my desktop, it is 5 degrees here, and that feels cold. Never mind how -13 must feel. Jeez. Was that the pipe I needed to get into for the secret exit? I think it's this green one here, actually. We're in. I hope I can still get it. I've lost all of my powers. I think I can still get in there. Ah, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Thankfully, we had the mushrooms, so we need to grab the shell, and remember we learned how to kick upwards earlier? Something like that. Gives us a vine that grows out of the block, which, if we climb it, takes us to the key for the secret exit. According to BBC Weather, it's 4. And it feels darn cold. -13 is horribly cold. Coldest I ever experienced was -20 while I was in Canada. Alright, so green... Oops. I messed up the green switch palace already. So, what we want to do for this is pop that there. He kicks the shell. And everything gets killed. And we get our free life. Simple. And then we can go and stomp on the next switch. Switch Palace! The power of the switch I pushed will turn the empty green blocks into the full green blocks. And your progress will also be saved. Darn straight it will. That's 2 switch palaces down. Now the yellow switch palaces give us mushrooms. Or, sorry, the yellow blocks from the switch palace give us mushrooms. The green blocks will give us capes, so they're incredibly powerful. Before we crack on with the Donut Ghost House, maybe we should have a look at the Donut Secret, which gives us our first underwater level, and as always, water levels incredibly boring and incredibly irritating, but it's got probably one of the better soundtracks in this game. It's got the kind of Blue Danube sort of Dutch waltz sort of feel to it. You'll hear what I mean. You'll have to ignore my swimming over the top of it, but it just captures the mood so nicely. That's it, Papa. You can hear it, and you can hear it underneath. Even though there's no percussion, you can just about kind of fill in the gaps yourself. You're absolutely right. But now we're out of that. We got a balloon segment, Fat Mario inbound. Uh-oh, let me out. Thank you. So, we just need to ascend as high as we can. I think there's some goodies in here. Firefly, nice, I'll take that. Oh, but getting a power-up ends our flight. Well, there we go. Job done. Good to know. Let's get out of here. mind. Another fun fact about the soundtrack to this game, and you may have picked up on it already, you might not have, but when I mention this, you probably will notice it and won't be able to unhear it. The song is exactly the same for every level, it's just the style of the song changes. Every level has a... It's exactly the same song, but just changed up a little bit. Oh no, my fire flower, come back! And as far as I know, that was a deliberate choice. I think they deliberately did that just so that it doesn't take up as much space on the game. You know, you just have the same song, but just different versions of it. A little bit less work, a little bit less intensive. Bear in mind this is a SNES cartridge, so that's what, 16-bit era? 8-bit era? Something like that. So there really wasn't much space for any frills, but goodness me, this game has frills. Man, this game is amazing. It truly is. I quite readily would describe this as the best Mario game that's ever been commissioned to any form of media. Everything about it just works. The fact that the game is still so playable and still holds up so well 30 years later. The fact that people are, as I said, making their own versions of this game by hacking the ROM. I reckon that the Super Mario World and the ROM hacking community were the main inspiration behind the Mario Maker franchise. Obviously, Mario Maker was an officially licensed Nintendo game that allowed you to make your own Mario levels, and you could do it in, you know, so many eras of Super Mario, using all of the assets and things like that. I reckon that Nintendo got wind of the ROM hacking community for Super Mario World and decided, if people want to do it that much, let's make our own game that we can make money off of it, rather than losing it to people who are just doing it for fun, you know. Anyway, here we are inside a ghost house, and the ghost houses are suitably scary. This is Big Boo. We don't worry about him. We can just vault over the top. But again, you'll probably hear it as well, the same old musical motifs. That might be more of the castle one than it is... Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. So ghost houses are designed to be puzzle levels and rather confusing. If we go in this door, it's like, oh, you're back where you started. This isn't the place to be. And you're right, it isn't. There are a couple of alternatives available to us. We're going to explore those now. They also have a lot of secrets. So whilst they're designed to be confusing and mazy, there are some secrets to be found. Valuable lives, hidden pathways, you name it. So we have another yellow door there, which is, again, not going to do anything for us, unfortunately. But we'll have a look anyway for you. See, there's a grey door there. That might be more interesting. Because if we go here... Oh, well, we've been here before, but... Free life, thank you. I'll gladly take that. And let's go round again. Much like this merry-go-round of booze just here. Round and round we go. Forever and always. In a haunted house of our own design. Except we didn't design this. We could design it, though. With lunar magic. We're expecting a white Christmas. To be honest, I think the UK is expecting a white Christmas as well, to be... Like, we're getting a lot of cold weather, a lot of snow reports and things like that. So, if we push the P switch, we get this grey door appear, and these doors only appear when the switch has been pressed. So they're only there for a limited time, which means we need to hurry up to get in there. And that leads us to the exit. There we go. I thought that I would have presumed that you always got a white Christmas where you are though, Clemmy. Is that not the case? And that leads us to a pipe right here. Continue and save, we can do that. Oh, World 7! We found it. It's the Valley of Bowser. But we're not here yet. This is just a sneak preview. We'll come back. Because we should probably take on the regular ghost house now. We kind of did them out of sequence a little bit. My niece is the cutest. She didn't like the new hat and scarf combo. A half? Either way. But then when she was taking it off, I said to her, "You look so nice, oh so pretty." And then after that she liked it. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of affirmation. Sometimes all you need is someone to say, "You do look good." And then you go, "Yeah, I know. This is a ghost house. Can you find the exit?" Don't get lost. We won't. This, as far as ghost houses go, is fairly straightforward. We're just going through the gold door. That leads us here. We go in through this door. That just takes us out to underneath. But, oh, wait, that wasn't there in the previous one. Oh, maybe we've got to go through this door again. And this leads us back to where we were, with a vine. Let's take it. And we're at the exits. There we go. Simple. You should narrate children's books. That was a perfect impression. Thank you. I think it's mostly to do with my husky voice at the moment that made that as good as it was. Perfect, that leads us onwards to Donut Plains 3. However, before we take it on, we have a secret exit to find in the ghost house. And it's relatively easy, I believe. I think it is, anyway. We may not be able to find it just because I haven't got the correct power-up. But we'll see, we'll see. So if I smack that, yes, we get a P-switch. And if we press the P-switch, that gives us a silver door right here, as well as a coin arrow to let us know to come this way. And then we have this. Oh, it's a coin trail. Yeah, this isn't good for us. So we can guide the trail by looking and moving in various directions, and it will keep doing that up until it collides with something. So we can make loads of money. However, it collided with me, and that's the end of that chapter. Yes, so I haven't actually got the correct setup for what I need yet. So if we press start then select, we can exit a level that we have already beaten. And we'll come back to that ghost house then, because I think I need a cape. And I don't think I can find one in here, but let's have a look anyway. Because there is also a secret exit that we need to find in here. He has always wanted to be a voiceover artist. I've always felt like it's something I'd be good at. It's just something that I don't really know how you get into it. You know, like, if you want to get into an acting job, you send directors a showreel of you acting. To get a voiceover job, do I just send them like a blank video of me voicing over? Or do I find like video clips and mute them but talk over the top of them or something? I don't really know. Anyway, we press that P switch, we climb that vine, we go through this silver door, and oh no, it's a boss! The Big Boo. One of the few editable bosses in Lunar Magic, so you can actually make your own custom boss fight. It's very simple, we just doof the crates up at the Big Boo whenever he comes into vision. It's a simple boss fight because the Big Boo doesn't actually hurt us, it's just his little boos that do. 3 hits, he's out, job done. If I write a kid's book, will you narrate it? I could do my best. I think I definitely could write a kid's book. Yeah, I could do that. What kind of book would you like to narrate? It's a good question. I feel like I would... I feel like I'd like to narrate someone's autobiography, not necessarily mine, but someone, I think a book of people telling stories of their life that I could then narrate. That'd probably be quite good. Oh, the Star Road. We unlocked the Star Road. More on that later. We won't worry about that for now. Let's do Donut Secret 2, see if I can get myself a cape. This is our first experience of an ice level. We don't need to worry about that. Springboard, up we go, climb the vine. There should be a star in this block, and this is going to be a good opportunity for some lives if we can execute it properly. Grab the star, grab the coin, and then off we go. Obviously, the more enemies we kill, the more one-ups we stand to gain later. Oop, oop, oop. However, there is another star for us to collect later on in the level, which I kind of need to get towards. Ah, there we go, we got it just in time. That star only exists if you are already in star mode when you pop it. So it is a race against time. If you get there and you're not in star mode, you only get a coin. Look at that, we breezed through that. That was easy. Easy peasy. It felt a bit chaotic and a bit clumsy, but we got there. Easy. Blink and you miss it, that level. Okay, you want me to narrate that? Oh no! Cried Mr. Red Hat as the wind blew his hat into the road. What will I wear to the party now? Alright, here we go. Green switch block. That gives us a feather. That's what we needed, but we need to get it to the end of the level to actually progress further with the ghost house. Nice, we don't need any of those. There might be a vine in one of these that we can climb. Ah, it's that one. I thought so. And all this for a dragon coin. We can float gracefully with the cape as well. That will slow our descent, which lets us react a bit better to any approaching danger. And as you've probably seen as well, we can spin our cape to whip and attack enemies. This box here tells us about scrolling the screen. We can screen the scroll by holding one of the shoulder buttons, so we can see ahead into the level, and again, better plan for any danger that's coming ahead. It's especially helpful in sections like this, so we know we need to smack the button to stay on the line, stay on the platform. Then we can bring it back, because I don't like playing off-center. Another cape, I'll take it, thank you. Lay up. And another jump, go on, lay up. Yeah, nice. And into the pipe. I want to write a book series about a little witch. Okay, what's the little witch's name? If you have a name for it yet. What I always liked to do in this minigame, if I had a cape, was whip the one-ups onto the upper level and collect them all at once at the end. I don't know why, it just kind of felt a little bit more satisfying. It did, however, incur the risk of potentially not succeeding and missing out on a life. But if you take the risk, be prepared for the consequences, you know? Oh, another one, thank you. Those green blocks at the end there, if you collect 30 coins or more in a level, they give you a life. So, easy life farming game. As you can see, you know, we're only halfway through World 2. We got 51 lives, which is a very good innings. Let's return to this ghost house because we now have another secret area to unlock. In fact, that's what it's called. It's called the top secret area. So, we get ready and fly up onto the top here. And we just go all the way over this way. I don't know how you're supposed to find this area. I don't remember how I found it. But here we are. And then we get ourselves some free lives because we're worth it. And then through the gold door and out the back doors. Nice. 26 stars, which also buys us passage to the bonus game. Alright, we're trying to match the star, so when does it become star? It becomes star about here, so we're going to go for flower instead. Oh, except for that one. Turns out my timing sucks. It's unfortunate being a drummer, isn't it? I wanted to write a story about a little princess and a little prince. But maybe I should just write a book about a little royal... about a little royal, gender neutral. That's always quite an interesting idea. That's it's something that's becoming more of a there's more of a market now, you know, just a kind of gender neutral protagonist, so that whoever's reading it to whichever child can kind of put their own persona on it. All the illustrations would have to be of the royal from the back or something like that, so it looks as androgynous as possible. Anyway, the top secret area. This is a very advantageous place to have because it contains 1 free Yoshi, 2 fire flowers, and 2 capes as well. Very advantageous indeed. It's an instant power-up section. The thing is as well, if you can be bothered to sink the time into it as well, because it has a Yoshi, it's also a very slow life farm. But we don't need that. Mostly because we're on 58 lives as it is, but also because there are far more efficient life farms further into the game, which I'll be only too happy to show you all. Oh, careful. Nearly dumped my Yoshi immediately. If Yoshi eats a blue Koopa, he gains the ability to fly, which saves us a great deal of time. It would save us a great deal of time. Look at that. Yoshi! Oh, we got a free life out of that, though, for killing a Goomba. Ooh. Oh, hello. How does one do this? I think one does this just by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Boom! Cut the midway tape and on we go. Another free life, thank you. 60 now. Here's a choose your own power-up section. We bop it out and then wait for the one that we want, which in this case will be the star. So that again we can just take out as many of our enemies as possible and gain hopefully a free life. Several free lives in fact. Oop. Hey, there you go. Acrobatics. I'm the guy. At least I am in this game. I'm relatively familiar with the physics, I think. So it enables me to do those fancy show-offy things every now and then. I just realised you're kind of a little bit off-centre. Do I dare move you? There you go, I'll try. There we go. It's a bit better. I didn't want to move you too much because if that wire comes loose at the back, then you're going to freeze, and that ain't very good. Boss number 2 at the end of World 2. It's Morton's Castle. Again, we're going to leave Yoshi waiting right here for us. Now, I believe there's 2 ways of doing this. There's the actual way through the castle, which is up here. But I also believe it's not a way I've ever taken. But I also think there's a secret route over this way. You just need to time it with the thwimps. There is! I've never been this way. Oh, it's a bonus game. Oh. Oh! Thank you. I was going to say, what are the chances of not getting a single one? There we go. We got 3 in the end. That's okay. And that brings us out to here, okay. Well, we did miss a little bit, but not much. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting to be able to fly on that short space. Can I fly all the way up? Not really. It's a bit too weavy and requiring some fine precision to be able to do that, but we're getting there. We've made it a significant way already. I like how in this game they programmed a looking up sprite, but it doesn't actually do anything. Like, it doesn't angle the camera up anyway, it's literally just a decorative, huh? So many nice little features like that. Ooh, nice. You can tell I've played this game before. Alright, we are perhaps a little bit behind time. This game has 7 worlds in it, and we're just coming to the end of the second, so we may need to pick up the pace a little bit. However, Morton is not a particularly difficult boss. We can't jump on him on the side, however, we can once he hits the floor again. Easy. Whoop. Perfect. I think that is the problem with some of these levels in this game, is they are very much blink and you miss it. Another egg. That's how you destroy a castle. Morton Cooper Jr. of Castle Number 2 is now just a memory. The next area is the underground Vanilla Dome. What traps await Mario in this new world? What will become of Princess Toadstool? Time will tell. Random Island appears, and into the Vanilla Dome with some of the funkiest music in the game. Best bit is yet to come. There's a great drum fill in this song. I think it's coming now. Oh, it's so good. Koji Kondo, what a genius. What a genius he is. I think he's still alive. If not, then my world's about to come crashing down. Alright, Vanilla Dome 1. This is where the game, for me, when I was younger, began to ramp up in difficulty. But oh yeah, you don't spit out those. But as an adult, I think we should be fine. So we've got red blocks that we need to find now, and that's where our secret area is, up there. I think we may even be able to dump Yoshi now to get there early, and we can. Well, let's do that. Why not? He's still alive? Oh, thank goodness. Whew! I was gonna say, if you want to see a man cry live on stream, that would have been the perfect way to achieve that. Oh, I thought we could glide over it. Oh, double death. Never mind. We got the mushroom. We'll be okay for now. That means we can actually take the more intended route, I think, which is over the top. Yes, there's one in there. I think there's also a prize in one of these bricks here. I think it's... Yes, there it is. Thank you. That's better. Don't need that. Through we go. Who's alive? It's alive! Koji Kondo, the music composer for several incredible Mario games. Give me the star, and then we need to run as this begins to sink. Mario, 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 we need to run, I said! Okay, not an ideal play of that section, but we managed it, and that's what matters. I missed the midpoint. I'm just going to go back and get that, just in case. We shouldn't need it, but you never know. Oh, oh, careful. Oh good, they can be spun. I don't need that. Oh. What's worse is I could have start selected out of that level there. Good job I got the midpoint though, innit, eh? They said it weren't worth going back for. They were wrong. Whoever they are. They were wrong. Oh, mistakes were made. I tried to be clever. It didn't work. Lesson learned. Oof, painful. Oop, oop. Made it. I say lesson learned. The lesson is definitely not learned. Hey, a free mushroom though, I'll take that. You're a very safe bet to watch whilst my niece isn't around. You don't curse like the others I watch. Oh, well, that's really good to hear. No, you're right, I don't. It's not normally part of my my vocabulary. Normally I'll only curse if there's dialogue in the game that needs me to. But for the most part, even then, I'll sort of self-censor and go for something else. You know, you don't know who's watching. You don't know who's sensitive to what. So, may as well try and keep it nice and accessible. Also, like, my parents might be watching this. Like, I don't want to be effing and jeffing in front of my parents. I don't want to be doing that. Also as well, like generally I only swear and curse when I'm angry and stressed out. And this isn't anger or stress inducing because this isn't Spinch. Let's move on. Vanilla Dome 2. We've been really going hard on the Spinch shade. Like, this stream and the previous stream, I think there's a couple of times now that we've called out Spinch. And it's only kind of deserving. But yeah, family friendly. Open to all. Nice and accessible. I know that at least one of my cousins watches or has watched in the past as well. And, you know, like, they're in secondary school now, right? They're definitely hearing those kinds of words and probably saying those kinds of words. But, you know, something just feels weird about swearing in front of my family. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's particularly common, though. I know that a lot of my friends are, like, fine swearing and using more colourful language in front of their parents and family. And I assume that's something that's only really kind of taken hold more and more as everyone's become adults and we've all grown up. But I don't know, something just feels weird about swearing in front of my parents. Or anyone in my family. Even though every now and then they do in front of me. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. But I can't bring myself to do it in front of them. Mostly because I very rarely do it. So what I don't want is for me to drop one of the words and then for the whole room to go you know. My niece didn't eat the yogurt. At least you get it though. Like you say, life of an aunt. Job perks, that's what it's called. So the free life in this one is reliant on this disco shell that's trying to get at us. P-switch, and then we just ride over the top. Let it do its thing and destroy them all. I think we need to die. Not what I was gonna say. But I think we needed to jump on it to get the final life. Let's try this again. Do we need to bring it back to kill the Koopa? Oh, hello. Oh, he jumps over it. Oh, we got him though. Hey, there we are. Still at a life profit. That's what's most important. It doesn't matter if you lose lives, just as long as you come out with more than you went in. Alright. Yes, it looked pink, but it was the Red Switch Palace. And now all of the blank Red Switch blocks have been turned into the full ones, and again, our progress will also be saved. Let's go for the secret now. Vanilla Secret 1. Oh, this is a vertical level. I think this may even be the first vertical level in the game, or at least the first vertical level that we're playing. Oh, there go those Xbox buttons again, frantically pushing and clicking into and out of place. We're going. My favourite yogurt, say, oh, even better. What yogurt is it? That's the ultimate question. Now, there's a secret exit to this level, which is up here. It is up there. I just wanted to have another look at the underside of the level first. Now we're familiar with how that looks. Just putting myself in a little bit more danger just to make it so that there's a chance that we may not actually make it. Alright, now let's go. Technically cold porridge with milk products and jam. So, gotta be honest, that sounds like a kind of space station meal. Don't forget your cold porridge and milk products. And hey, it's another Star Road. Oh, well, let's have a little look. Oh. Don't tell anyone yet. Uh-oh, we don't need to go there yet. We don't need to worry about that yet. More on that story later. But first, we join us back on the big climb. Just kicked the shell in my face. That cost me a feather. It's something called risifrutti, sort of rice pudding. Okay. I imagine risifrutti is probably said with more of a international flair than how I'm doing it. I'm just saying it how any British person says something foreign, which is just phonetically. Risifrutti? Yeah, have that all the time, mate. Love me some risifrutti, you know? Have it on my breakfast, don't I? So it's pronounced risifrutti. Yeah, risifrutti, I'll have that. No, sir. Risifrutti. Yeah, I love it, me. Yeah. More of that. Have it for breakfast, don't I? Ugh. Sir is very trying. How many times have you made the meow noise yet? I think that's the first time I've done it. I'm quite surprised at that. So that brings us on to the top of the Vanilla Dome, where we go into Vanilla Secret 2, in the bright outdoors. And Yoshi! Yes, indeed! Yeah, I do know the game that well. Oh, it gave me a life! Nice! I wasn't sure if we were caught up with it enough. Oh, no you don't, Yoshi. Come back, thank you. Midpoint, lovely. Super Mario World did this really well. It has a lot of, like, what I call rompy levels, where you can just run through them, and you just run and jump and hit things and have a good time, you know. Oop, Silver P-switch turns all of our enemies into coins, which give us plenty of lives to cling onto. Wonderful. Even Lakitu here will throw out coins for even more lives. Charging Chuck split into 3, which... Okay. Things are getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Oh. Could have played that a bit better, but it's fine. It's fine. And now Vanilla Secret 3. This is a level all about dolphins. See? There's one. Dolphins and the helpful nature of dolphins. We're probably better off rolling the cape on this one. And here they all come. Look at them. There's loads of dolphins. And I seem to remember this was like a weird old Easter egg. So, in the American version of this game, you can't eat the dolphins, but in the Japanese version of the game you can. And I believe that's mostly to do with the fact that in Japan, whale hunting and the consumption of whale meat is more acceptable than it is in the West. So, in the Japanese version of Super Mario World, you can eat the dolphins, but in the US version of the game, you cannot. Just an odd little tidbit for you. Oh, this is when you've got life made, when you've got a pair of dolphin buddies just hippity-hoppity-ing you to the very end. Thank you so much for the assist, guys. Much appreciated. Simple level, easily executed. Barely ate it as a kid, so I loved it. Really delicious. Ah, special treat. I used to have special treats as a kid, but now I'm an adult, and I can regulate my own special treats. They've gone from special treat to everyday occurrence. Oh, there we go. We got them. Somehow we're phasing through some of them. It's a little bit off-putting. We're getting worse. Now the Vanilla Fortress. Let's do it. Now, these aren't world boss castles. They do have a boss, but they're not the same as the castles where we have a boss fight against one of the Koopa kids. Again, it's an underwater level. It suffers from the same problem as every underwater level. It's boring. So we're just going to swim as fast as we can and try and get through this as quick as we can. Thread the needle. Very nice. Oh, couldn't do it a second time though. Dum dum. Dum dum. I think we go right, but I don't think I've ever been left. So let's see what left has in store. I find it interesting how the bronze spikes had buoyancy and fell slower in water, but the thwomps, they still just crash down. Not really sure how I was supposed to avoid damage there. This is such a great track. Like, the actual melody of it, it does feel like, The actual melody of it, it does feel like you're in a moment where someone is being dragged off by the villain and imprisoned in a dark, doomy tower. It's so good. Koji Kondo is a genius. I don't think I've ever been small and gone through here. Just leads us to where we were. Gotcha. See, that mushroom had buoyancy. It fell slowly. The thwomps, nah, I don't care about that. I guess the thwomps are just heavier than everything else. But if that's the case, how are they allowed to float? All this and more on physics questions you never thought to ask while playing a Mario game. Alright, here's our boss. It's Reznor. These rhinos shoot fire at us. All we need to do is just pop them from underneath. But once we get rid of 2, the platform starts disappearing. However, it's as easy as that. Nothing to worry about. We don't get a cutscene for defeating a Reznor in the fortress. It just crashes, and on we go. So Butterbridge 1 is actually part of World 4, so we're just going to backtrack a little bit and finish the rest of World 3. Back into the Vanilla Dome 2. We've still got our Yoshi friend because of course we left him outside the castle gates. Oh, well, we no longer have our Yoshi because we took him with us after leaving the castle gates. I think it's great that you can't lose your Yoshi to a castle or ghost house. It's great that they kind of factored that in. Although I think the real reason they factored that in was to do with tile sets and spriting issues. But that's the kind of stuff you only know about if you've done anything with Lunar Magic. You can't mix Yoshi and the ghost house or castle tile sets. Everything looks weird and glitched. That moment hurt. I feel like I shouldn't have lost both of my flowers to that moment. Oh, we'll take the cape though, thank you. Cape is very overpowered in this game. If you aren't running cape at every opportunity, better have a dang good reason. Like, not only can you just destroy more or less every enemy, but floating and flying. Time for getting ready for bed. School tomorrow. Uh-oh. Good day at school tomorrow, though. Have you got, like, the, any fun lessons or anything good going on? The Vanilla Ghost House next. The Vanilla Ghost House does not have a secret exit, I don't think. But this was where my mum and I always got stuck. It was on this level. I knew they were there as well. I was about to slow my roll and then it was just... I was going just too fast. Yeah, this was as far as we ever got. And we couldn't work out the secret of how to progress. To the point where I went down a pipe once and was like, I've got a great idea for pranking my mum. So I said to my mum, I was like, Mum, I've beat the Vanilla Ghost House. And she was like, what? Let me see. And then I showed her the cavey bit that I was in from another level, and she went, no, that's an earlier level. I was like, yeah, okay, you got me. It's just a prank, bro. Ooh, careful. You know some jumps are just doomed to fail. Biology, and that's it. Biology's good. What are you learning in biology? I demand to know. Oh, for gosh! Biology is one of the exciting sciences. It's fun working out how things work. Too many beans for breakfast. Not sure, been absent for the last 2 months. Oh. I hope it's not too difficult to join back in after that. Oh, I tried to go over the top. But alas, it was not to be. Let's try and not die to these bubbles this time. We can just ride the bubble. Or we could have ridden the bubble, however, I was deceived. So I think what you have to do to beat this level is get rid of that and jump on the P-switch there. That's it. Apparently my mum and I could not work that out when we were younger, so I don't know what that says about my mother and I, but there we are. Let's crack on. Time is moving on. We really need to pick up the pace. I thought I could do this in 3 hours. Apparently I can't. Though this level doesn't have an automatically scrolling screen, it is essentially an auto-scroller. So, can I fly up here? Yeah, I knew there was somewhere to fly up. This helps us bypass some of the level. And another bonus game. Alright, let's take it to 90. Oh, well, not with that. To be fair, we were never going to make it to 90 in this one anyway. Certainly not with a roll like that, though. That was terribly bad luck. That'll do. And then I think that gives me a Yoshi. Oh, we can't fly up there. I need the platform. Thank you. Or the raft. Healthcare time was needed. That's fair. That's fair. That's always a legitimate reason. That's totally fair. Sleep schedule was terrible. Horrible anxiety and stress was through the roof. After 2 months of fixed sleep schedule, go to bed at 10 almost every day, get up at 7 to 8. Oh! Nearly died to the blog. Get up at 7 to 8, eat regular times. Also got more antidepressants, so my mood is more stable. Haven't had a panic attack in 2 weeks. That's good. Feel great and definitely ready to tackle school. That is fantastic to hear. I'm glad that the recovery time worked well for you, and that it helped you begin to move forward and overcome those obstacles. Because once they get in the way, they can be 50 stars and 3 bonus lives. That's the best you can do on that. Anyway, to bring it back to what we were saying, it's important to take that self-care, and it's good to hear that it paid off. I'm a functioning human now! Congratulations. So this is an outdoor level inside the Vanilla Dome, introducing us to the automatic bullet generator, but we're not too worried about that, because we have a cape and a Yoshi, so we can just breeze it. This is another romping level, as long as you've got the utensils to be able to do so. Thank you. Oh, bye Yoshi! Look at this, we got some time to make up, so I'm just breezing through. There we are. How long did that level take? I don't know. 20 seconds. Lemmy's Castle, number 3. This introduces us to Kamek the Magikoopa. We are relying on him to show us the way. He aims for our head. If his magic touches a yellow block, it lets us through. Oh, darn it! Well, that's put him to bed for a little while. He will be back. But that buys us a little bit of time. Oh, slow down, steady, thank you. Ooh. So, a couple of options that we have here. Our main option is to... Oh, not do that. Oops. I guess we have to do things the hard way now. Oh, make it! Whew, we did. It's a dangerous place for the feather, though. We managed it. Oh, he telefragged me! Kamek! You be speedy, I do be speedy. I think if we made it the other way, we would just get access to a midpoint. But I'm feeling confident that we can make it without the benefit of a midpoint. However, I'm going to take a quick safety break right here because I could feel the wheels coming off the car a little bit. Okay. Mushroom, thank you. This bit of the song, that bit that just played. Dun, 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 dun. It feels very, very menacing. I can't praise this game's soundtrack enough. I can't praise this game enough. Everything about it is just brilliant. Part of that may be rose-tinted glasses. However, I'm happy to admit that. Because I also believe that a lot of it isn't. Anyway, here we are. Now for Lemmy. Again, one of the few editable bosses in Lunar Magic, so you could create your own custom Lemmy fights. They had to revolve around this principle, where only one is the real one. But you could customize this room a little bit. Oh, okay, fine. There's also a little pro hack you can do where you can see his feet poke out the bottom of the pipe he's going to appear from. But I wasn't using that, I promise. Alright. Boss number 3. Done. And we are behind. Considerably. Another egg rescued. It's hammer time. Mario has triumphed over Lemmy Cooper of Castle Number 3. Mario's quest is starting to get much more difficult. Have you found the red and green switches yet? Why, yes, we have. We have. There's only one more to find, in fact. But that's not for a little while yet. I will save, thank you. Let's move on. On to the Cheese Bridge area. With the secret exit. I'm not 100% sure on the secret exit for this level. I think this is the only secret exit in the game that I still don't fully know how to get. So we may have to ponder that for a little bit. Cheese? Yes, the Cheese Bridge area. That was kind of risky, but we made it work. And above us is the Butter Bridge. All the dairy exists in this part of the game. Except in the water below the bridge. That's Soda Lake. The only reason I know that is because that's one of the levels. That's the level we unlock for beating this one. I always, 10 bits from me, thank you very much. I'm off to bed, good night. Good night to you, sleep well. And I'll see you again soon. I always thought these little purple boxes with the ropes, I thought they were cameras when I was younger. Ooh. Ooh. What is this area? Oh. Cross bullet section. I would be cross too. I was in this section. So, secret exit, how is it done? I think it's something to do with flying. So I think what I have to do is fly underneath the goal. Which is tough. It's very tough. The cape though, so cute. It is, isn't it? Cookie Mountain. Before we get to Cookie Mountain, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. Because I think we need a Yoshi. Cookies? Yes. Cookies. Talking of which. Just gonna have one. The problem is that that's going to do my throat no good whatsoever. Nope, we need to trigger these. We need to carry Yoshi with us. Laughs evilly as a cookie monster? How does that sound? I can do an evil laugh. Obviously, you have the... and then you have Cookie Monster, which is the whole kind of "Give me cookie, no, 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 no," something like that. So does that make it the kind of something like that? That won't have done my throat many favours either, to be honest. Right, let me think. Okay, actually, I think I've got it. So, what we need to do, I think, is something like this. I think we need to do some flight. Fly over all of these, bounce on the saw. That was it. Yes, 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 this is it. And then we go under the goal and jump up! Just like that. 3 lives, secret goal. Not easy. And that leads us to Soda Lake. I told you it would. Soda Lake is the only level in the game that features Torpedo Ted. You see him there. We have these little black boxes of doom, which drop the torpedoes out. Essentially like underwater bullet bills. Hence the similarly alliterative name. Oh, give me a dragon coin. Oh, he swam up too fast. There we go, we're doing it. Oh, 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 careful. Nice. So we're doing a delicate dance between the torpedoes and the blurb fishes. Careful. Down we go. Yep. And then we can probably just walk this one. Careful, careful, careful. Through the pipe. It's not over yet. It's over now. Back to the bonus game. This time, hopefully, we can go for 9. Or no, 8, I think, is the max. Oh my word. What is... Oh my lord. We're just getting worse and worse. I hate the gigantic bullets. I think they're alright. I quite like them as an enemy. I like the design of them. Hey! It's another star. What on earth? Not yet. Not yet. Alright, let's do Cookie Mountain. I always used to like this level when I was younger. Oh, Sumo Bro! No! Sumo Bro ended it all for us. Sad times. Cookie! That's good enough for me. Excuse me? Alrighty then. Yeah, see, Sumo Bro is kind of dangerous. I bet there's a power-up in the one up top. Yeah, there we go. I'll take that, thank you. We're going to need this for a little pop, 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 pop. Nice. Clears the entrance for us. Okay, can't go down that pipe. No, we can't. Okay, that's... Oh! I wasn't expecting that. Let's try that again. With a bit more... Oh my god! Is this thing on? Alright, this time. Give me a little bit more of that success juice that we've been having so far. Okay. I did not anticipate having this much trouble. Well, that was worth it. So glad that we spent all that time trying to get a mushroom. Okay, maybe this time we can just be a bit better. Don't worry about a thing. Just run. Oh, it was that one. Ooh, thank you. I knew one of the pipes was go-inable. Oh, but it's... I don't like this one. Nothing wrong with it exactly, it's just a bit... eh. But that brings us out of the top here, and I think there's a one-up along here. Boink. Thank you. I'm very glad there wasn't a pipe there. I mean, a pit. There could have been a pipe there, but a pit is what I didn't want to see there. Oh no, Yoshi! Yoshi! Oh, we just saved him. That was close. Okay. 2 pink berries gives us a happy little cloud. Bob Ross style. I'm taking the cape out of there. I don't care what else it wants to try and give me. If we collect all of these happy coins, then I believe we get a 1-up. I was going to say we don't need one, and to be fair, we don't need one, but we have lost quite a few just now. Oh, that's satisfying. There we go, 40 stars, not bad. Terrible start to the level, but we got there in the end. And that brings us up to Ludwig's castle, which we will take on in a moment. First of all, we want to deal with the butter bridge levels. Want to hear my strange bedtime routine? Of course. I'm all about strange routines. It'll accompany our walk to the butter bridge. We're here now. I remember always really struggling with this level whenever I got here, because it just required quite a lot of planning. We have these platforms that are weight sensitive, so you step on one, the other one goes up. It's all about kind of managing the platform height. whilst also battling against the screen scrolling. Not easy. There we go. We're getting there, but it's not easy. It's a good job we got the red switch pressed as well, because otherwise we would be having to Koopa jump. And we didn't really want Yoshi anyway. Just a constant thorn in my side. Oh, then the screen speeds up a little bit. Oh, give me that coin. Thank you. Cut it a bit fine there. Next we have the Great Pyramid Climb. Okay, I didn't really need to go down there, but it's fine. It's fine. We're still ahead of the curve. And we're at the top. It's probably best not to fly, because then we'll just go straight off screen. We'll have no idea where we are, especially as the level begins to speed up and it's scrolling a little bit. All 5 coins is a great place to be. We could probably get a free life by jumping on the Koopas effectively, but I absolutely mullered that. 2 feathers lost to that endeavour. It was not very successful at all. Not good at all. Wow. Butter Bridge 2 now. And, oh, this one's full of all of the Super Koopas. Get a free feather out of it, at least. But I may just fly this one, just to keep things easy and simple. We got some time to make up as well, so... Oh, okay, never mind. Flying over. Oh, Yoshi! I'll take her. I'll take it. Thank you. Oh, see ya! Yoshi exists only to be betrayed. There we go, we got there. Whew. And now we can deal with Ludwig's castle. The only unique Koopa fight in the game. And you'll see what I mean a bit later. So, in this game, Iggy and Larry's boss fights are very similar. Morton and Roy's boss fights are very similar. And Lemmy and Wendy's boss fights are fairly similar. But Ludwig is the only unique fight. He has not got a similar fight in this game. His is the only one like his. Look it. Yeah, nice. Onwards. Power-ups. I need power-ups. Are you a power-up? You are a power-up. Thank you. Easy peasy. Now then, we have Ludwig. We just jump on his head like that, and then he does a little spinny spin in his shell. And you can actually kind of glitch Ludwig a little bit. You can jump on his head whilst he's in the air, and that lets you skip a phase of the fight. I'll try and do it for this one. Ooh. Might not be able to. Oh, he's jumped off screen! Oh, okay, we've got to wait for him to come back now. Here he comes, and... Oh, I missed it. But never mind, we're there. It's fine. I'm not sure it actually works, but I always turn all of the lights but my ceiling lamp, and don't turn them off until I'm actually off my phone ready to sleep, hoping to program my brain to think, most lights off, sleep now. I think... So the thing is, when it comes to sleep, like, it is entirely routine. I always loved that cutscene. It is entirely to do with routine, I think. You've got to develop a set of habits and do those every single night so that your body associates that with time to stop now. It's what I try and do, and for the most part I think it works. I get to sleep a lot easier than I used to. My problem is that I can't switch my brain off to actually go to sleep, and my problem is also staying asleep. I stir very, very easily. I'm a very light sleeper. So, those are my problems. But, yeah, it's all about routine. Anyway, Ludwig von Koopa's days of composing Koopa symphonies in Castle Number 4 are over. The Forest of Illusion lies ahead. Mario must use his brain to solve the puzzle of this perplexing forest. Onwards to World 5. Still a little behind schedule though. 93 lives as we go into Forest of Illusion 1. It's crazy. This introduces the Wiggler to us. And the Wiggler is actually what I was talking about earlier when I mentioned about the most efficient life farm in the game. All we need to make this happen now is a cape. And once we have a cape, we will have the most efficient life farm in the game. I'm going to try and get it here so we can show it off. We got it. Let's just fly over all these so we don't accidentally lose it. So, here is your life farm. You jump on a Wiggler, and another Wiggler, and you do it wrong. So, you take the Wigglers, and you see they stay in this angered state, but you don't score any more points on them. I think I need to destroy these Koopas. Please let me destroy you! So, if I destroy these, because at the moment there's a problem with the... Oh, that's not going to help. There's a problem with the number of sprites on screen, I think. So, you just need to jump from one Wiggler to the next to be able to do this. This is why the cape is so important, because you need to be able to float. However, you do need the third one there. I think I messed it up. That's okay, we have got to come back to this section anyway. So, I'm going to need to... I don't need the Yoshi, but... Yeah, you basically have to jump from one Wiggler to the next Wiggler to the next Wiggler and then go back. And keep on, like, leapfrogging to the Wigglers. And then you keep scoring more and more points, and then you just earn tons and tons of lives. I have to listen to something, like a meditation guide, a story, or music. I can sleep to upbeat pop music. No chance. Absolute silence for me. It's 9:55, gotta get off my phone so I can do some sleeps. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the stream and wonderful rest of your day, and I wish you a good night's sleep tight wherever you tuck into bed. Thank you very much. The very same to you. I hope school is all good for you tomorrow. And I will speak to you soon. Good night. Let's try and go for this life farm again. We're just going to breeze through this part of the level as best as we can, because we've just seen all of this. Trying to get some flight, but there's not enough running room. Here we go. There we are. Right, so let's start by destroying the Koopas. We'll come back to that one. Right, we despawned a Wiggler by mistake, but it should come back. So, let's try this. And we despawned the second one. Okay, well done. There we go. 1, 2, 3. You see we're racking up points as we stamp on them. Ah, but... Darn it. If we touch the floor, we need to start all over again. Yeah, that's fine. We've got a couple of angry ones, but this one's not. So we can use the angry ones as like stepping stones to spawn in a passive one again. 2,000, 4,000, 8,000. And then we get 1 up, 2 up, 3. Glitch up! Glitched up! Oh, and then we hit the ground. If we weren't at 99 lives already, then we would be earning racks of lives. And then we just need to go this way with the secret exit. So yeah, it does take a little bit of setup, I'll give you that, but otherwise, most efficient life farm. The Forest Ghost House. We will do in a minute. Let's do Forest of Illusion 2. It's another underwater level, but this is where we can find our way to the final Switch Palace of the game. Fill in those last few dotted blocks. We do, however, have a lot of work to do to get there. And this is the epitome of terrible water levels. Not only are you swimming and moving slowly, but there are also sections where you are not doing either of those things. Because you've got to wait for these sea urchins to wiggle around. We can speed things up with a purple block. If Mario's carrying something underwater, he does move a bit faster. Horizontally and upwards, but really slowly downwards. Great, thanks for that. Wait, what? Where's the way forward? Through here. It's this way. I always run out of time on this. Not run out, but get the you're running out of time siren. No matter what I do, I can't ever seem to not. Anyway, secret exit is through here. It looks like it should be a solid wall. It's not. It's fake. Keyhole, synergy, secret exit. And that gives us the blue Switch Palace. Now, the yellow and the green, we know they give us items. However, the blue and the red ones do not. We need to create some gaps in these coins right here, so that when we drop all of these spinies, we can get them as lives. Not that we need them. Well, silver coins which grant us lives. In theory. There's one, there's another. Great. That's all we need. We got them all. Onwards and outwards. Beautifully done. That's the blue switch. Yeah, red and blue do not contain items. Those are just literally for making walls and platforms and things like that. Alright, got an hour left of the stream and 2.5 worlds essentially, and then the post-game. I seemingly underestimated the size of this task. I thought, yeah, it'll be a doddle, I'll have it done in 3 hours. Apparently not. Oh, I missed the mushroom. That's probably going to come back and haunt us. There it is! Boo! Okay, you win. I'll wait for the urchin. What I might do one day is once we've beaten Super Mario World, maybe I'll dig some of the ROM hacks that I made that I was talking about earlier. Maybe I'll dig some of those up and we can play through some of those. Not in any meaningful way, of course, you know, like they're just little hobby hacks. I just threw them together without much care and attention, without really ever thinking of showing them the light of day, to be honest. But that might be cool. It might be cool to actually make one. We could make a ROM hack and stream one day. I need to spend a bit of time refamiliarizing myself with Lunar Magic. Mostly because I've not used it for years, but also because there's presumably been a bunch of patches and new features and things like that that I have no idea how to use. Oh, that's a little bit of sprite slowdown. But it's okay, we're through. Poof, alright. Feeling good. Down, 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 down. So that's Forest of Illusion 3 now. And this introduces us to the bubbles. Enemies are imprisoned in bubbles until they collide with any solid surface. Not good. Occasionally, there's a power-up inside the bubbles, which is good. But the enemies, they're not. So he went the other way that time, the cheeky devil. Yoshi! Yoshi! Yoshi, thank you. And there's a mushroom for my trouble as well. Just run. Just run. Leg it. Halfway point. Oh, see ya. Leg it again. One more time. Oh, split. Let me out. Oh, let me out. There we go. Not too bad. Little clumsy, but we got there. I'm mostly just trying to make up time. This may have to be a 2-streamer. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? That takes us back to the ghost house. So let's do the ghost house, seeing as how we're here. There are 96 exits in total in this game. Not 96 levels. I think the number of levels is somewhere around 50. But the number of exits is 96. And so in order to 100% the game, we need to get all 96 exits. And I think we're doing okay for the time being. Pretty much every level we've come to, we've gotten all of the exits within it. That's deeply upsetting. Oh, that isn't though. Problem is you gotta wait for it. And the ghosts come nearer. So you take the P-switch over to this section, stamp on it. Excuse me, through the grey door. And then, I think you get to pick. I think there's 2 ways out of this. One door there, another door here. This one with a 3-up moon, this must be the way. Another bonus game. Let's try and aim for 8. Let's try and get them all as mushrooms. Oh, man! 1 out. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 though. Not that we need any lives at the moment. But whatever. Okay, that gives us a path back that way. What if we take the other door that was there? Problem is, you got to do this bit all over again. That'll do. Flying is the way to go. It's just faster, better. Once you've got the timing and the movement nailed down, it's fine. It's honestly the best way to get around in this game. And so I think this is the regular exit. Yes. No moon. So, I assume so. And that leads us down to there. See why it's called the Forest of Illusion? Every level is a 2-exit level. Oh man. There's Lakitu trying to tempt us with a 1-up, but this Mario is not for turning. Oh, go on then. So now we've taken the 1-up, he'll start throwing spinies at us. Oh, really? If we can knock him out of his cloud, then we can steal it. And given how things have been going, I may very well try and do that. Mostly because then it also allows me to show off a little exploit as well. Okay, he abandoned us. That's fair. He doesn't want to be exploited, and I can't say I blame him. However, he's back. So can I use this? Actually, you know what? I can't even show off the exploit because I'm on the analog stick, not the D-pad. It doesn't even matter. So SNES controllers were designed, and I'm fairly sure that most game controllers are designed this way now as well. The D-pads were designed so that you can only press and hold down in one direction. Or you can't press the opposite direction. So if you're pressing left, you are unable to press right as well. What happens if you do press both buttons simultaneously while you're riding in Lakitu's cloud is that you shoot off at unbelievable speed horizontally. It's quite fun, but ultimately unreplicatable with my current control setup. And as we're running out of time, I can't show you. Alright, let's get the secret exit. Let's get the secret exit of this level now. Lakitu, I've already told you, this Mario ain't for turning. See you later. Very simple secret exit on this level. It shouldn't take us too long at all. In fact, it's right in there. There we go. I was going to say, I say it shouldn't take us very long, but it did take me a couple of attempts to get in there. So that leads us to yet another level, the forest secret area. And this one is a bit of an auto-scroller. We've just got to wait it out on these grey platforms. They're not very fast. I didn't see that he had turned back around. That was me being complacent. I'll take full responsibility on that one. It does just keep going. However, we're at the end now. Lovely. Man, my voice is going again. Oh, I thought it'd be better today. Maybe I should take tomorrow off then as well. I said maybe I should take tomorrow off then as well. Never mind. Alright, the Forest Fortress. Which... Does it have 2 exits? I don't know. I don't know. I think it only has 1. Yeah, I'm fairly sure it only has 1. Because you can. We've not demonstrated it yet. But you can re-enter castle levels. Normally, there's no need to. But you can re-enter them. Because as you see on the map, they do get destroyed when you complete them. And there's never normally a need to re-enter them, but you can. If you need to. For whatever reason. Pressed all those switches. Lemmy in. Mario! Very nearly got smushed. Oh, just get out of the way of that one. So you can actually cause glitched sprites by pressing down and butt stomping the saws. He ran up the wall. The problem with the top secret area is that, yes, it's great that you can get power-ups and a Yoshi on tap. But by this point in the game, it's so far away. It's not worth the journey. It's not worth the journey. It's far better for you to not stop believing and just hold on to that feeling. Ooh, that was close. Bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, boom. Lead on. Okay, this time I'm not going to try and show off by destroying the saw blades by sliding on them. The game paused! For no reason, and then resumed when I wasn't ready and killed me. This is a problem that I'm beginning to notice with video games in general. When I'm too good, they start cheating in an attempt to beat me. So if you can't play fair, then don't play. It's like, I won't be upset, video games. If you can't win fairly, then just don't show up. I'm a big boy. I can take it. Boom, boom. Alright. This time, no showing off glitched sprites. No pausing funny business. Let's just get out of here. Alright. Thank you. Progress. At last. Oh, never mind. We're okay. Ah, you Oh, careful. So I think what I'm thinking of when I'm getting confused with the secret exit is that end bit there. I'm fairly sure there's a huge lava lake that you can fly over. I don't think it brings you to an extra exit or an extra level though. I think it just gives you lives or power-ups or something like that. We shall... Well, no, we probably won't soon see, because I don't know if I can keep my power up that far. I'll try. But I also have no guarantee of any sort of feather power up. We had the mushroom. There's that one. And then we just need to make it across here carefully. Carefully. Watch out for all of these. And maintain our power up again. Oh, that time it didn't want to spawn the extra saw blade. Okay. Yes, I think if you go over the top, there's a way to fly. And then that leads you to somewhere or other. I think it still culminates in a Resnor fight. But... there we go. Nailed it! Eventually. Eventually we nailed it. My phone is popping off. Who's messaging? Ain't normally this popular. It's another Star Road. Which I'm not too fussed about. Just yet. The magic and mystery of the Star Road will be revealed. One day. I had planned on revealing it, I don't know, imminently. But apparently the game had other ideas. It was a lot trickier than I remember it being. Well, it's not the game's trickier, it's Xbox controller, emulated software, you know, all those kinds of reasons. Yoshi! Thank you. Yoshi's important because he counts as an extra hit, giving us a total of 3 if we're fully powered up. Now, secret exit, I believe... Yoshi! Well, that's cost us that. Secret exit, I believe, is... grab that, I missed that last time. Is, I believe, something to do with this area right here. I think it's down here. And you have to be big to get in. Well, sorted that one. Yes. And that leads us, finally, out of the Forest of Illusion. Onwards to the 5th boss of the game, Roy, in his castle. And this castle introduces us to the snake block. All we have to do is, well, stay on the snake. This level type may seem very familiar to anyone who has played any of the new Super Mario Bros. Games. It was like I said at the top of the stream, you know, Super Mario World set the precedent for a lot of tropes that modern Mario games have. I don't know if they realised just how revolutionary this game would be when they made it. And to still be revolutionising 30 years down the line, that's something special. Now, does this lead me down to... No, it does not. There is a snake block level where if you follow the snake down, it leads you to a secret area. My 1-up! It's fine. I'll take my feather in lieu. Oh, my feather in lieu! It's okay, never mind. We got there. It was very clumsy, but we made it. Alright, now for Roy. As you'll see, similar boss to Morton. We smack him on the head. However, this time, the arena gets smaller. And Michael's getting larger. Name the film. Okay, not good. If we're on the floor when he impacts, it creates an earthquake which stuns us. So we need to kind of be in the air. But we got there. We sorted it. Alright, 35 minutes. I may have to adjust my goal. I think after 35 minutes, we might be able to have finished World 6. But I don't think we'll get the game beaten in 35 minutes. Never go back to a lit firework! Mario found his way through the Forest of Illusion and has put an end to Roy Cooper of Castle Number 5. Onward to the dangerous, but tasty, Chocolate Island. And indeed, it is dangerous. And I presume tasty. And the first level introduces us to the Dino, Rhino, Fino, Rhino, Tino, Lino, Torch creatures. Name the Let's Player. Bet you can't. It was an embarrassing death. I was too busy trying to make a reference. Paid the price. Okay, I've paid the price now. Okay, my dues have been paid. We're square. I owe nothing. Debts settled. Yes? It would seem so. Yeah, I think we're all there now. This is getting embarrassing now. Oh, I need that. I need that for the midpoint. I need that for the midpoint. Thank you. Slam that. Oh. My god, this is some really embarrassing playing. For goodness sake. You can feel the wheels coming off. You can feel the wheels coming off, and then they do, and you can't do anything about it. Oop. Okay, Yoshi will help. Oh, green box, that will help. Cool, so now we got ourselves a Yoshi and a feather. Oh, this was a mistake. A mistake that we recovered, though. We probably didn't deserve to recover it, but we did. It doesn't matter whether or not you deserve it, it's the fact that you do it. And we did it. Now for the Choco Ghost House. I don't think this one has a secret exit. Oh, it does have holes in the floor, though. Time to speak to the maintenance man. Oh, Fish and Boo, you ruined it for me. That's the official lore-friendly name for that ghost, by the way. We do get introduced to all the enemies at the end. I do like a video game where the enemies have names and you get to find out what they are in, like, the final cutscene or the credits sequence or something like that. Ah. Yes, the Boo Block Ghost House. So, it's a very simple ghost house. We just need to guide these three to the way up to that golden door right there. But still have them in a position where we can jump up onto them. There we go. Easy. Couldn't have done it better. Maybe we could have, but we didn't. Doesn't matter. Alright, fire flowers then, let's try. I'm determined to get all 9 at least once. Alright, Chocolate Island 2. This is a unique level in this game, in that you can actually get a variety of different levels depending on how you play, depending on the amount of time you take and how many coins you collect in each of these sections. That determines what the next section will be, and as a result, there are a variety of different level layouts that you can have, and all but one of them go to the regular exit. There's a secret exit to this level that you need to get to by, I think it's basically collecting no coins and playing as quickly as you can. It's the only level in the game like it, and as a result, it's probably the only level in the game that you can't actually do anything with in Lunar Magic. See? Look! It's a different level! This one's full of Rexes, whereas the previous one was full of slopes. Arguably much easier level, this one. Oh, Yoshi! Yoshi! There is no reason for me to be dying like this. These deaths are entirely avoidable and entirely embarrassing. And not only that, my earbud's fallen out, so now I can't even hear. Oh, forget it. We've already missed the deadline on that one. There we go. What have we got for me this time? Oops. Excuse me. It's back to the slopes. It didn't jump. The game swallowed my jump. I know, I'm sick of my excuses too, but I shouldn't have to be making excuses. The game should just work. Trying to get the Rex level again. We at least made some progress in that one. Okay, the Rex level. I'll take it. There we are. We're getting through. We're getting through. There we go. I suck. Yeah, I have done. This playthrough has not gone as well as I'd imagined. Ah, the swamp level. This one's just full of water and mushrooms in bubbles, which is why I call it the swamp level. Easy peasy. And then we come out here. This is the last section for the level. There we go. So that didn't work, and that gave us a regular exit, which I think does give us some form of progress. It does. But that's not good enough for us. Let's now go for the secret exit, which I think is achieved by just ploughing through as quickly as possible. And same again. Hopefully my jump doesn't get swallowed. That'll do. Okay, I think we're taking a bit too much time. Did we do it? Oh. Excuse me. I think... Yeah, I think this is the... Oh man, oh man. The secret exit. I saw the key. There's the keyhole. Job done. We did the secret exit. Nice. Got to do a little loop-de-loop. And that gets us back into the Valley of Bowser for the chocolate secret. Feather is so overpowered. And we love it for it. Oh! You saw the cough? Yeah, you... That's good. It's good to know you're watching. I want to mute because no one wants to hear me or anyone cough. Especially not in times like these. This is an easy jaunt for the level, you just slide down. A little bit of friction burn, never hurt anyone. At least that's what I'm told. It's too good to be true. Hydration break. I've got nothing to hydrate with. I've consumed all of my hydration. Oh, what? Okay, it resulted in my demise, but that was some incredible skill shot right there. I think I'm getting tired. Pardon me, sir, your football ruined my jump. Oh, I hate the footballs. They're so... I was on top of that! That should have been a kill for me. I'm glad we made it to 90 lives. Or 99 even. Oh, for God's sake. It's definitely the controller. It's an Xbox controller. Everyone knows PlayStation's superior. Just kidding, I have absolutely zero allegiance in terms of consoles. I think maybe we should try a different level. We'll come back to that one. Now this one has a secret exit that I think I need a Yoshi for. Or a cape. As most of them do now. Okay, there's a cape. Uh-oh, mistakes were made, but they were recovered. And swiftly lost. Thankfully, green box for my feather. That can be replenished. And then for secret exit, it's literally a case of underneath the goal again. Simple as that. And that gives us progress. If we get the normal exit, then we just do a loop-de-loop right back around to where we start, I believe. And in the interest of saving a little bit of time, we're going to do some flying. Double up on the capes. Always good to have two if you can. The only thing is you don't want to lose them in an inaccessible area. And then it's as simple as just going up for the regular goal. There we are. Nice! Feels good to be making progress again after that last level. Still, now we have capes. I'm going to give it another try. As you can see, we just loop-de-loop back to where we started. "20 minutes to finish World 6. Can it be done? I think it can be done. So long as I pull my finger out and start playing better in every conceivable way, I think it's very doable. Oh, watch out for the footballs. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. We did make it this far once upon a time. To be honest, just jump over them all. There's no joy in sliding all the time. It takes too long and you don't get any extra lives for killing everything in succession, so why bother? Ah yes, it was Spike Tops that did us in last time. The same shall not be said for this one. Oh, it's close, but we've done it. Fireflower, no thank you. Oh, and we are gonna do it. I think that went much better. Well, it did go much better. It went so much better that we actually beat the level. There you go. Turns out, all you need is a cape. Despite what Edna Mode said. Nuggets. Edna Mode never met Mario. And that lets us get to the castle right away. But we've got a couple more of the main levels in the world to take care of before we can look at the castle. We have to go and look at this castle first. The Chocolate Fortress. Sounds incredible. But alas it isn't. Someone put a load of pencils inside it. Seemed like a very weird decision, but they did it, and they had the courage of their convictions, and they stuck with it. Seems kind of dangerous to have all this lava and, you know, fireballs and stuff around the chocolate. Feels like a confectionery disaster waiting to happen. I mean, even Willy Wonka, the king of confectionery disasters, didn't keep his chocolate around hot stuff. To the best of my knowledge. So, because we got the switches, these thwimps. Some of them are trapped. Well, that one was trapped. But some of the thwomps are trapped. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. And now on to the chocolate Reznor. Hopefully, with a great deal of success and vision. Perfect! You can't do any better. That was a brilliant execution. In every single sense of the word, really. Lovely. 2 more levels, then we can do the castle. And this one has all these weird carrot platforms. But as with anything, if we have the feather, we can just glide over a great deal of the threat. And because we have all the switches pressed, a lot of that threat is also nullified. Oh, except for the huge moles. Those aren't nullified. Oh, it's raining moles. Hallelujah. Oh, man. It's bragging about having my feathers. Giveth with one hand, doth taketh with the othereth. Chocolate Island 5. We're up against it now. Come on. Yoshi? Yep. And there's a power-up right there, which I'll take, thank you. This is probably what I want to do. Right. Don't need to worry about that. What's the point in releasing all of those? There's no point. It's just, it just seems like a recipe for misery. So I won't. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, not gonna make it. And the charging chugs. A little round of applause for the end right there. Thank you. Not long left. Wendy's castle. Castle number 6. This castle I always remember as being quite difficult. And it's because it's got a lot of moving parts and a lot of spiky objects that are making life difficult and miserable in many different ways. Mostly this way. Big spiked shafts plummeting out of the ceiling in an attempt to impale us and end our fragile existence. Comedic timing. Perfectly done. Oh, you sly dog. About here? Oof, yep, that'll do. Okay, we're back. Okay, we've got to go all the way. Oof, that doesn't feel good. We made it. And then there's this bit here, which I always remember being an absolute nightmare to time when I was younger. As an adult and a drummer, much easier. I always felt like they moved incredibly fast, so much faster than what they were there. The danger with that section is it's not just the spikes that get you, because if you get got by the spikes, then you're also likely to just get smushed. So it's not even a case of it shrinks you, it will just straight up insta-kill. Oh, these ones move. Well, a lot of them move, but... Oh no! Darn it. That's okay though, we're still on time to beat Wendy's castle. And I think we could also beat the level between World 6 and 7 before we run out of time this evening. At least we might stand a chance if the terrain moved with a little bit more urgency and purpose. I'm quite glad that that didn't work out for us, actually. You know what? The madman's going for it again. Paid off this time. And we've got a feather. And now we're on to Wendy. Very similar fight to Lemmy, except all the pipes are flat, and we've got 2 Podobos to deal with. 2 in the same spot. Go on, make it 3 in a row. Oh, that hurts. Life is pain, in many ways. Okay, okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm moving. I kind of lost all control over my motor functions. All I knew in that moment was running and moving forwards and going fast and jumping, and somehow it worked. Let's try and do the same but better with more control and finesse. You know what? Never mind. Screw control and finesse. What's that ever gotten us? Except nothing. Oh, man. I accidentally dropped onto that. Going too fast now. I'm just trying to make up for lost time by being quick, and I should probably just take my time. But where's the fun in that? For God's sake. Oh! You know what? Maybe we can't do the Sunken Ghost Ship, which is the level after this one. Maybe we won't have enough time. You guys ain't gonna believe this, but I'm so much better than this. Oop, okay, look, let's take a break. One more. I'd probably be better with the blindfold on. Okay, that didn't feel good, but we made it happen. Oh, for God's sake, I need the hits if I'm to survive against Wendy Cooper. I need the hits. I'm not talking about a magazine here, or the defunct music TV channel. Alright, let's try and do this again. Okay, not gonna happen. She's too far away. Same again. Too far away. We took a risk that I don't know if it paid off. Nope, too far. She's right here. That's outrageous. Got my serious pose now. I would be doing my serious voice, but I've practically been talking in that octave for the past 2 streams. So I won't worry about the serious voice. It's just time for concentration. Comedic timing gods are out in force tonight. Where is she? She's right there. Okay, smack her on the head. Alright, next. There. Gotcha. Okay, we just need to survive the one more. Ah. Got her. We got there in the end. That's what's important. And you know what? I'm going to do the Sunken Ghost ship. We're going to open up World 7, and then next stream we're going to do World 7 and the post-game. Gutted we couldn't get it all done in one stream. I genuinely thought we would, but never mind. Wendy O. Cooper in Castle Number 6 has sung her last song. Mario must meet the challenge that is now before him. There is a sunken ship that appears to be a gateway to the Valley of Bowser. Let's check it out. So the thing is, I don't actually know, this level does take a long time. I forgot about an entire section of this level. This does take a little while. But it's okay. This is the problem with underwater levels. You move slowly, it takes a while, and then, oh, let's introduce a cloud of ghosts that you need to swim around and negotiate and wait for. Fortunately, the cloud itself isn't too dense, so we are able to still at least keep on progressing whilst it's fading in and out. A little quirk about the cloud of ghosts in this game is that the sprite is designed to only work across a couple of screens. So if you travel enough to the left or to the right, then the sprites stop rendering. Well, no, they still render, but they stop existing as an enemy that can kill you. And then we grab a star, drop out the bottom of the ship, and now it's just down to us to fall forever and always. See if we can catch up with any of the Koopas. And get some additional lives. Oh, I'll take an extra star though, thank you. For what good it will do. Like, now everything's just sailed ahead of us, so we're not going to make any more lives back. And then we drop in, grab the orb, and who knew? We got it done before the stream end. And there it is. The gateway to the Valley of Bowser. And that is where we are going to end today's Super Mario World stream. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels left of the main game, plus 8 in the post game. How do I do a save state on this? Save game position. There you are. Slot 0. Lovely. That's done. And if I load game position 0, it puts it right there. Perfect. It does. So, if it's saved and I reset, does that show us how our progress is? 68. 68 exits found. Okay. Actually, no, yeah. There's a couple more as well, because we've also got the Star Road, which I guess is part of the post-game. So, there's 13 levels in the post-game, as well as those 7. Makes 20 levels, with an additional 28 exits to find. That should be fine. We'll get that done next time. But otherwise, that's going to do it for this evening. I'm going to take tomorrow off to try and let my voice recover once again. Because it seems it hadn't recovered properly. And then we'll be back. We could probably be back on Wednesday, if my voice is up to it. I've got the day off, so probably. I don't know. We'll see what we do. Everyone, thank you very much for coming and hanging out this evening. Very much appreciated as always. Thank you for all the support, the follows, the bits, for chatting along with me, keeping me sane. I hope you all have a wonderful day, afternoon, and evening, whatever you might be on to do. And I will see and speak to you all again soon. Thank you very much. Good night. Goodbye.